How's it going, guys? Panther Films here, and today we're going to be reacting to Season 6, Episode 11 of Fear the Walking Dead. This episode is titled The Holding. If anyone's curious where last episode was, there was a lot of footage on the camera, didn't delete it, and yeah, halfway through the recording it decided to shit the bed. But yeah, last episode I thought was okay. It wasn't like amazing, it wasn't terrible, it was just an alright Daniel episode that focused on him potentially having memory problems. Maybe with some things. I think there's something else going on there because apparently, if you rewatch the episode, he actually does say go to the shack and not the caverns. I'm not sure if that's right. People have said that on Twitter. I'm not sure if that's correct because I didn't rewatch the episode. There was a little bit of a time skip. I'm not sure, maybe like a month or so, a couple of weeks in between like Virginia's death and the Daniel episode. But the one thing that's making me very fishy about the whole memory thing is what caused that explosion. Like, they said it was the rocks falling down, but come on. I don't know about that one, Chief. I think there's someone inside that's fucking with everyone. I think there's going to be some twists. But yeah, the one terrifying scene last episode was the scene where Daniel took out the plasticky, like, gum shield, I think. I don't know what it was. And then his face, like, kind of sunk in. Because of what Victor did to him in season 3, wasn't it? Like when he shot him in the face. I mean, it would make sense it'd have have big effects in the long run. Probably not getting a lot of fluid and moisture because it's damaged. The tissue's damaged. So yeah, that's kind of fucked. And it's kind of scary though because his whole face just sunk in. And he's also got that gash on his head. I wonder if that gash on his head, like that happened in episode 9, is the reason he's having memory problems. Because it's a bit of a coincidence that that happens when he gets hit. Like, June said it was psychologically because it's, you know, it's a quiet time now, he's not got much to do now. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens there. But I think it's an inside source. I think someone's messing with them from the inside. Because there was a little bit of a hint towards the spray can guys, which are dead, because the guys that were looking for the key with the sub are dead. They were killed by Morgan. But that has to come back into place somehow. Because the end of the beginning people, is that what they would call the beginning of the end people? The end is the beginning people. I think they will definitely come into play soon. I guess we should stop do-lallying about and get right into the fucking episode. Not seen Wes in a while. What the fuck kind of contraption is that? Ew, what? You use the dirt from walkers? What? Also, this is a one-shot. I feel like I recognize his voice. He's got, what is this? This isn't, like, you wouldn't think this is an apocalyptic setting, would you? Like, these guys are well equipped. Oh god, is this like a parking garage or something? Also, what the fuck is that? How does that work? Is that a tree inside a building? Well, I don't know, why would you have that just chilling there? Okay, it's probably be someone we know. Yeah.
I know you've been through a lot.
I mean, they don't really look that rough. They look a little bit dirty, but they look healthy. Look at Al's face. She's like, what the fuck? What's happening here? There's a Wes episode, because it's kind of getting a little bit, yeah. That means he's dead. Or something bad's going to happen, because look what happened with Daniel. He didn't die, but something bad did happen to him. Also, what the fuck is this? Fucking season 11 of the main show?
Why are you recording?
The action video, innit?
Is he here now?
In spirit.
His presence is always with us.
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck is this, a cult?
What were you doing on the road?
Well, what was our concern? Surviving. John Glover! See, Teddy? I mean, if it's a Wes episode, I assume his brother's still alive, right? Because they kind of mentioned that in the previously. It's just like, it seems like a cult. So how did they get here, exactly? Kind of feels a bit rushed. I know the Dakota mentioned last episode, but why did they do that? And then they get the dirt from there?
This is what would be happening if those posters weren't wandering around up there.
I love how everyone has like different names for them. I think there's one group that actually calls them zombies.
Why?
So we never have to go topside again.
But that's not healthy, dude. You've got to go outside.
Particularly
He kind of reminds me of someone from like Lost, the Dharma Initiative.
when you look at it, what do you see?
A walker.
Anything else?
No.
Teddy will know if you're not.
What the fuck is Teddy, dude? He's like a cult leader or something? What the fuck? It has to be, right?
You ask everybody to do this?
No, you keep answering my questions with questions.
Yeah, she's a reporter.
Who painted these?
Why do you ask?
I used to be a painter. Started out copying my brother.
My mom, she...
What happened to her?
Well, we don't know what happened to her. It was a white screen. She might still be alive.
gave her life so we could live.
No, she didn't. She's still alive.
Her end was your beginning.
I mean, not really, because Alicia hasn't done shit in like 3 seasons, but okay.
It's time for you to meet Teddy. Come on.
This has to be a cult, right? This is weird. But the way they're all smiling, like, look at that. It's like, watch them all like Neil or something. No, actually, no, they can't copy Negan.
Did we miss lunch? I'm starving.
That's Wes's brother. His brother.
That's Derek.
Hey.
Wes, you're alive?
And there it is. I mean, that was kind of predictable. It's kind of a little underwhelming, but they were setting it up quite a bit.
You could have just drank your damn coffee black that morning.
So why did he think he was dead?
I don't know. I guess I just passed out.
Then you woke up here?
Why do you come looking for me?
I've
Yeah.
been.
So why did he assume he was dead then? Like, oh, he's not come back, so he's dead. You never know what could have happened. He could have been taken captive. Like, I mean, in a way, maybe he was.
Teddy, he helped me see that.
Oh, fuck off. Like, Teddy's some, like, cult leader or some shit.
They start doing things they never thought they would. I did.
And they're giving her something to do, too. Oh, kinda. Not really. They're giving her worthy dialogue, I guess. Hang on a minute, this is the same fucking shot. They're just using the same footage of that one shot at the beginning of the episode.
Maybe these people aren't the threat that we thought they were.
I mean, there's rogue people that escaped with still that, like, kind of mindset and attacked.
But there's one way to find out. I asked him.
You straight up ask him, like, did you attack this place? Or did you hurt this place from the inside?
Wes tells me you pulled him through a rough patch after I left.
Oh god, remember that episode? Oof. Yeah, like, they're being very secretive.
Nothing.
I mean, it is something, the way you reacted there. Yeah, this gives me, like, Woodbury kind of vibes. Like, they're hiding something. Clearly. And what would you exactly find in here, though?
Come on, you can come back anytime.
Sounds like a disco or something. Sounds like a disco. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Condensed milk.
How did he get these?
What are they?
C.R.M! What does that mean? What is that? What the fuck is that?
That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it does. It's kind of a big coincidence, isn't it? I know he's your brother, but come on, don't be a fool. Why has he got C.R.M. stuff? I'm more interested about that. Come on, dude, that's a new mythology. We need to know the answers. Where's Vic? Imagine Vic's here. He's Teddy.
We have to get him out of here.
I mean, that's not going to work, though. He's clearly, like, brainwashed or something. Like, they're acting very weird. What is this? Different communities?
You did it.
Did what?
Those places.
He knew. He knew what he was doing. He knew the way he reacted there. But there's a fucking skyscraper thing from earlier in the
How
season
do you know?
with Dwight and Al, right? That's Tanktown,
I
obviously.
couldn't see, and we can't do that till everyone and everything up there is gone.
What kind of fuck? That's what? Kill Teddy. I want to see him. Shoot him.
Morgan?
Morgan.
What about Virginia?
She's dead. But why didn't they attack Lawton? They attacked Tanktown, but not Lawton. Like the main HQ.
If they catch me trying to leave,
They'll kill me. He better not snitch. Don't snitch. He's told Teddy. The way he's acting is a bit fishy.
What's in the back?
Yeah. They're gonna be waiting for them in the elevator. Yeah.
Wes, let's go.
I'm not leaving.
We have to be careful. We can come back.
I mean, she is Vi.
you're not
I
going
told you.
anywhere.
I told you, dude. It was planned. I knew they were fucking waiting.
That's where we can find Morgan Jones.
What? They need the key, right? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Brother, only when you said you were with Morgan.
Who the fuck? What have you got wrong with Morgan? What's Morgan done? The only thing I can think of is a key. Felicia's face.
Did you know I was there?
He absolutely did.
Now tell me what you see.
What the fuck? This shit's just weird. Wes is gonna die. Oh, Jesus Christ. No. There it is. Oh, Jesus. I mean, he's been bit. He's dead. He's not your brother anymore. He turned into someone fucking weird. Still alive, he's still twitching a little bit. Leave him. No, leave him. No, leave him. They should have left him, man. He should have left him. Like, he would have turned.
You too.
Alright, Wes. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's your brother, but, was your brother. But where's Teddy, dude? Where's Teddy? Wait, is this a room that... Because Al heard something. What the fuck is this? Fuck, they've been... Why? This group's fucked. One of them's gonna rip open. What is Al doing? Uh-oh. Wait, what? C.R.M. Soldier. It's obviously not thingy. I think they did a good job. Ew!
What the hell was that about?
Why was it green? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh yeah, because they pumped them with that shit, right? Yeah. Oh, that's just nasty, dude. It's like piss, but not.
You can't just leave her.
You can.
You can go, though. She's gonna get taken. Did you imagine she sacrifices herself? What the fuck? That's just weird. It's the same way Madison kind of went kabooey, but she didn't die. There you go. Oh, that's a sick shot.
They knew who you were.
The key. The key's the only thing I can think of. That why they'd want Morgan.
Just let me finish what I started. For all of you.
Don't say first John, you bitch.
Appreciate what you've done.
Yeah, you still killed John. I feel like every episode they've been focusing on in the second half, from episode 8, the characters have been through some shit. Wes had to kill his own brother. Okay, so Al's gonna go searching. Also, yeah, what's happening with Alicia? Who's Teddy? It's John Glover Teddy? He has to be, right? They've been building her up for a while. Why'd they leave her in there with the fucking scalpels and shit? Stab him. Why would she wait? That's a perfect opportunity to stab him right there. Slit his throat. Slit his throat. There you go. I mean, that's not slitting his throat. It's the Governor 2.0. The fuck. Jesus, he's a strong motherfucker. Ah! Oh, fuck. Oh, there it is. Alicia, you gotta prepare. Prepare yourself. Oh, where's Teddy? What the fuck? He's got sandals on too?
And you are Alicia.
It's like fucking God or something. What the fuck?
I'm not buying any of this shit you're selling. What's next? You want to kill me?
He's fucking... He doesn't want to kill her.
Years. You destroyed it!
Oh well.
But I believe that if one lives by the sword, well, you know how the rest of it goes.
He dies by the sword.
For every ending.
Do you want?
He wants to use you or something. Go on, kill him.
But
Kill
you
him.
will.
He's getting closer. Kill him. What the fuck? Oh, they're gonna end the episode here. I kind of wanted to... Fuck. Ah! I really like this episode. This episode was pretty good. It's like the start of a new arc, in a way. But I do feel like the beginning of the episode was a little bit rushed. Like, they're just already there. It's like, how did they get there? How did they find them? Like, what happened there? It's kind of a bit underwhelming in terms of, like, okay, we get to see this new group. It's like, oh no, we're already here. Like, the group's already here. We already got to this new, end as the beginning group, or the cult group, that is ran by Teddy, played by John Glover, which didn't really have that big of a role in the episode. He was there for like the last like two minutes of the episode. But yeah, they finally give Alicia something to fucking do. Like, that's all I wanted. You know, Alicia hasn't been doing anything for like the past like season and a half, or maybe even 2 seasons. She's not done shit. I assume the reason they want Morgan is because of the key for the sub. I'm kind of glad they went to the C.R.M. stuff again, because they showed that soldier, right? Which is interesting, because they're building that mythology, and they're definitely setting it up in a way to lead towards World Beyond, because obviously Fear is 3 years into the apocalypse, isn't it? And World Beyond is like 10 years in. So they're still a bit far behind in terms of the timeline. So they want Morgan so they can get the key to the sub, because they want the helicopters for the C.R.M. stuff too. So that's probably what they're doing. They're trying to use military weapons like subs and missiles and stuff against communities. Not sure how you'd get that sub moving though, because it's in the middle of the fucking like nowhere. It's not even in the sea. But this new group is definitely... It gives me like some reason it gives me a Lost vibe a little bit. Like one of the characters gives me a Lost vibe, and another character gives me... it's like a Far Cry 5 vibe. Teddy gives me a Far Cry 5 vibe with this like weird cult Very strange. I don't know how to feel on the group yet. It's a very strange group. I don't understand the narrative of like, oh, we got to kill everyone. And the motives, I don't know. We'll have to see what the motives are. They're bringing up Madison quite a bit. Also, with this episode, they made Alicia do the same thing Madison did, and Alicia survived. You're telling me Madison didn't? Even though she was in a massive stadium? And plus her body wasn't there either, like when they went back to it in the same episode. Her body wasn't there. Like, Al's going to be going looking for Isabel, right? Which will probably be like a future episode. Will she find her? Maybe. It would be interesting if Isabel like stopped being with the C.R.M. Like maybe she stays with the group. Maybe the group gets a helicopter somehow. And maybe they end up a part of the C.R.M. Because they'd have to integrate the C.R.M. somehow, like in one of the main shows. Like Walking Dead obviously isn't going to do it. It might towards the end of season 11. Dude, imagine like a war between C.R.M. and Commonwealth, and C.R.M. has the Fair characters and Vic on their side, and then Commonwealth has like the main show characters like Negan, Mercer, all the Commonwealth people. Dude, that'd be... I mean, it'd be a bit cliche and a bit boring, but it would be pretty fucking sick. Especially since the final season of the main show is going up in budget. And season 7 of Fair is filming now, so season 7 will probably be finished airing around the time just before season 11 finishes, you know, airing, right? Because I assume season 11 is going to finish airing in like fall next year. Because Morgan has to be involved with the end of the main show, man. You can't like throw Morgan away. Because I mean, Morgan was like one of the other characters in the very first episode. You can't get rid of that, you know. I like the West stuff. The West, adding more depth to West and kind of giving him a lot more material to work with is great. But I did feel like it was kind of, like I said, I think it was rushed. I don't know. Something about it was very with that storyline with Wes. Maybe it's because it was too predictable. I think the thing that ruined it was the fact that they did the previously on and then they talked about his brother in the previously. But I guess they also set it up in the episode too, so it didn't make it as like, oh shit. They kind of did what the comics did with a certain other character. I won't go into it, but there's a certain character in the comics that says one of their family members are dead, and then they find them in the comics alive, like much more grown up. So maybe it's like a remix on that with Fair doing it, but it didn't really hit. You know, it didn't hit. Because they set it up like, who's doing these paintings? My brother and I used to paint. My brother's dead. Teddy. They were building him up for so long, and at the end I was kind of a little bit disappointed. They were building him up for ages. I mean, he seemed like an interesting character, but I don't know what to think of him. You know? Like, he definitely seems like a second half villain. You know, like, just there for the second half, probably going to get killed off just before the finale or something, and then that's it. I mean, John Glover's a pretty... I mean, I wouldn't say... I mean, he's a big actor, I guess. He's a great actor. But, I don't know. I mean, is he good enough to stick around for, like, 3 seasons? No. He's not Negan. Right? In a way, this is kind of like Alicia's villain. I think I've predicted what could happen at the end of the season. Like, maybe Teddy does turn Alicia, and she does become a part of, like, the bad side, or the cult side, and she does, you know, listen to Teddy. And then they go against each other, right? And the group can't turn Alicia back, but something happens at the end of the season, like, Madison comes back, and she turns, and then maybe Madison kills Teddy. I doubt it, though. It's a bit shit. But I could see Fair doing that. Some cliche shit like that. Like, the only one who can turn Alicia back to the good side is her mother. I wonder if this is because of COVID now. Like, have they changed the overall narrative of what they were doing with the second half now? Like, have they made everyone kind of split up and they're going to have dedicated episodes? But it still doesn't really feel like a COVID episode. You know what I mean? Like, it still feels like this is what the season was always going to be. It doesn't feel like what The Walking Dead did with the 10C episodes, where it felt more restricted. While this is like, there's a lot of characters on screen together, you know. They were filming episode 8. The ending of episode 8 apparently was with COVID. So, we'll see. Yeah, I'm enjoying the season so far. This episode was really good. Very interested to see what happens with this new cult-like group and Teddy. See what he does with Alicia. I think it's going to be what I predicted, that he's going to turn Alicia. The group can't turn her back because they never came for her, and Teddy really convinced you know, Alicia about that. Because Alicia obviously is different since her mum passed. Like, her mum, well, died. So, I think the one thing that could bring Alicia back from the dark side is Madison coming back. But maybe I'm wrong there. Maybe I'm wrong about my prediction, but I could see it happening. They're building up to something, man. I kind of hate that, though, because they make it so obvious what's going to happen. I hope I'm not right, but if I'm right, then I guess I vote season 6 of 5th. Imagine fucking Madison, like, she's part of the C.R.M. C.R.M. saved her. But where, like, the problem is, where would she have been? If Madison's alive, where the fuck was she? Because they're still around, like, Texas, right? They're not. I mean, it is a large state, though, isn't it? It's a pretty large state. Did she not try to find Alicia again? You know, she'll probably like, I tried to find you, but I couldn't. You know, I think they're setting up for it. It'd be like what would be a good finale, like Bombshell. I mean, we said that this last season, right? But it makes sense now, especially with what they're doing with Alicia. You know, last season they didn't really focus on Alicia that much. I mean, they did a little bit, but it wasn't much. They did it in the first half. Like, she was kind of lost without her mother. And she still is. Now, and then bringing Madison back will definitely help Alicia. I'm excited to see where they go with this cult storyline and just see where they go with Al. Hopefully Morgan kills Teddy, or Alicia kills Teddy, or Madison kills Teddy. We'll just have to wait and see. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I will see you for Bad Batch, which is starting Tuesday, I think. Yeah, pretty excited about that. So I'll see you there. Ta-ta and farewell.